Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now.
Yo, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. My name is Mike. We're going to get started in just a moment.
Being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome back.
Thank you for being here, being active, being involved in the show. We're going to let a few people come on through. If you look at the video I included at the beginning of the stream, at the end of the stream, it is an updated training video. These are dates that I'm constantly updating. This one here. So if you look and you follow that video that pops up, it's going to pop up at the end of this stream. It's going to have Alto Shaam on it, but I'm going to talk a little bit about Alto Shaam as well. All right, people are starting to come on in. As you guys come on in, I am placing the link to come on up on the show. Green screen is going to work with this. Might wear the retro hat today. I think it's gone awful, but whatever. We'll see. What you guys think of the thumbnail? What's happening? What's up? Thanks for being here and being active.
Being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome back.
Let me pop up the quick video real for 1 second. Let's see what we got. Oh, not like this hat. Yeah, this is the hat that they're giving out this year.
How good of you to join us.
Mr. Bruce Banner, what's happening? Yeah, I think it's all right. Covers the hair. I feel kind of bad for my barber. Well, it's not all that bad. I feel kind of bad for my barber. I drove past. I had time enough to stop and have him trim me up and everything. They were just sitting there. Everything is kind of like come to a screeching halt right now. Everything. Oh, man. But, you know, it is what it is.
But there's also unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
You know, it is what it is. All right, we got a couple more people that came through. We'll be ready to roll in just 1 second. I got a lot of topics to cover. Well, yeah, it is an English name. Fun fact, there are 3 Reed roads here 2 in Houston, 1 in an area called Sugarland. So, and it's very strange because throughout the country, you'll find at least 7 Reed appliances. There's actually a Reed appliance in Louisiana. And we share the same part suppliers, the same distributors, and they always ask if I'm that Reed. I'm pretty sure they ask them if I'm vice versa. So there's Just one of those things. Let me see if I can find. I just so happened to pop up on, like, these ads popped up for like Tex-Mex, and I'll add Instagram a little later. Tex-Mex. I drive past quite a few of these Tex-Mex places, and they are a ghost town. So this one, NIFA's decided to be a little proactive, and they hit me with this $20 coupon. Say, hey, you come on in, we're going to give you $20 off of your meal if you order an appetizer. We're going to take off $20 because it is a ghost town. It's a ghost town. All right, people are starting to come on in now. I don't know if I said this on the last stream, but I'm driving past, and it's a chance for me to check out the contrast between the Tex-Mex and Asian. Two are side by side in the same strip. So I'm driving through the strip and looking through the window, and it's the Tex-Mex joint is empty. Right next door, I drive past, and the Asian restaurant is full. I mean, not a single seat open. Just, wild.
Here we go.
So it's just wild. It's just wild. But everyone up until Trump was sworn in, everybody was very, very hopeful. Let me zoom in. I have a whole list of locations that are planning on expanding for this year, 2025. Angry Chicks, that's opening up in Houston. Then we have Mesa Mediterranean Grill, Capitol Hill. And it's going to be a little while because I have to bring these things in from the other from my photos. So we'll bring that up. We'll bring that stuff up in a second. Let's see what this one's like. No, I think I'm actually going to delete this song. Yeah, I think I might go with that one.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
What do you think of the new sound bites I'm including? I'm working on getting the videos to pop up. Still got that one I have to figure out, but got some sound bites now. And like I said, I got pinned in the chat. That's the link if you guys want to come up and talk about the current events as it applies to the business. You're more than welcome to come on up.
Oh, come on down. Oh, come on
down. I'm glad. I had to bring a little something more to the business. To the video. Got to bring a little something for you guys to get into. All right, we're slowly building some little bit. I wonder which would be faster. It might just be faster for me to Oh, I forgot to add. All right. I had some stuff for coffee, but I don't have that many of you that are into coffee. I got some stuff for coffee. Oh, which one is this? If you guys are into Milwaukee, hold on, let me just add this on there. I don't know if you saw the post. If you guys are into Milwaukee, let me stop this. And I'm going to share my phone. I'll share my phone real quick. Let's see how this works. So Zorro has got the, or at least they had it last night. They had the 4-drawer pack out for $150. So it's free to sign up for an account with Zorro. This 4-drawer unit is a $200 box, and they got it for $150. There's no $200 order minimum, no $300 in order to get $50 off. None of that. Individual order, free shipping with Zorro. Let me check in and see what you guys. Let's see what YouTube has got going on. Oh, this thing never matches up. It says I got at least 6 people. Okay, there it is. Add the coffee. All right. Oh, this thing. All right, there we are. So I am able to see the pictures at the same time. Yeah, I can add that. Oh, I'm going backwards. Sorry about that. I'm going backwards. Oh. Oh, this is another one. This is. Oh, sorry about that. What is this? They're offering $100 off on Lowe's with Affirm. So that's what it is. So if you want $100 off on your next order at Lowe's, there's no Milwaukee, but they do sell DeWalt. They sell DeWalt at Lowe's. They sell Craftsman at Lowe's, and then they have their Cobalt line. If you like the oh man, what the hell is that? Bosch. If you like that Bosch, especially the Bosch Freak, so they have that. I mean, $100 right now is not bad. Oh wait, that ends 128. Oh shoot, sorry about that. That's over with. That was a 1-day thing. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, you said you would like to hear it. You guys want to hear about the coffee? All right, 1 second. Let me hit this real quick, and then we'll run back on that. Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is expanding in the Dakotas. And let me see how this. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to try this thing out real quick while we're. Sorry to have to use you guys as a guinea pig, but while the numbers are low, I might as well. I'm going to try. I've been making adjustments to the music on my Stream Deck. So let's see how that works out. Let's see what we got. Finally. Yeah, I had it up a little too loud, and so it came out all distorted and blurred. I had it a little distorted and blurred, so all right, cool, that's better. All right, let me see if I can find but I got something a lot better than the coffee. I have Alto Shaam. How many of you know who Alto Shaam is? How many of you know who Alto Shaam is? Yeah. Hold on a second. I got. Oh yeah, I put it under these.
We are same, but different. But different.
And
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Untankango, what's happening? What's up? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for showing up and showing out.
Being involved and being active on his YouTube channel.
Appreciate you. All right, now let me see here. I've got, well, this is stuff for you guys to expand. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff that you guys have been dealing with, but some of you are still running into some issues, and I believe it's got to do with paperwork. Yet and still, some of you guys are running into, you're discovering your own stuff and coming back and telling me about it. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate there.
Mixmaster ICE Code.
So that's nice. Hold on a second. What did I do with that? I didn't forget about your request about the coffee. What the hell did I do? That's all right. I have to find it. Where the hell? Oh, yeah. I have to find it, man. Hold on 1 second. See what the hell I did with the coffee. I think I took some pictures. Yeah. All right. All right. So the coffee is from the Coffee Federation, or the coffee is a Coffee Technicians Guild. Coffee Technicians Guild. Let me just go ahead and open that damn thing up because I don't know where I placed that stuff. Oh, there it is. All right. Let me present back to share the screen, and then we can go over. Now, this is my screenshots from the Coffee Guild, the Coffee Technicians Guild. I go through so many different things in a day. If I don't screenshot, I end up forgetting. To bring this information to you guys. So let me make this a little bigger. They have these classes throughout the country. Oh shoot, I can't click on these. But they'll go over whether they're going to be on the West Coast or in the Midwest, that type of thing. So these are coming up. The C Tech P is for the water and preventative maintenance. Water is extremely important. It's even more important to the coffee machines than it is for ice. So not with ice, you can get away with having filtration that just filters out the particulates, gets rid of the calcium, the magnesium, and stuff like that. You don't really have to go all the way to the extreme and start filtering out for taste. And that involves like the coconut shells and all that other kind of good stuff. But when it comes to coffee, it does, because the coffee, they want the true notes. They want the notes of the actual beans to come through, and they don't want it affected by off taste from the water. So that is a big component of the coffee training. The other one is the electrical. All of them are going to be 220. You only have a very, very small number of units that are 115 volts. 95% of them are going to be 220 volt units. and they go over that and how they break down. Now, this is the coffee guild. So you do have to filter through some of the barista training and the roasting. Let's see here. That was from the Manitowoc. That was from the Manitowoc class. Let me see if I could find that barista guild. Let's go back. Let me see if I missed anything. No, I didn't miss anything from you guys. So all of these screenshots I got. Okay, we got people in here now. We got people.
You done fucked up.
All right, we got people in here now. We ready to go. I still got to get used to these. Yo, my apps, what's happening? What's up, brother? All right. So we're going to be covering. Good evening. Hold on, let me see. Thank you guys for coming in, showing up. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You guys have really made a difference. You know, when I went to training, they said that the new interest is up. Interest is up in ice machines. They said over 60%. So that's amazing. That is amazing. We just need to get you guys. Now we get you in. Now I got to get you guys paid. Got to get you guys comfortable with the work. Comfortable with the work out there. Get you guys started with the cleaning. That is your foundation. Get you guys with the cleaning, and then get you guys eventually into doing the repair work. But you could still do decent six figures just with the cleaning and just being by yourself. But you can actually scale this stuff up, which is what 90% of you want to do.
Well, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you, right?
So, but you're on the right track. You're on the right track. All right, let me drop this. Since you guys want to see some of the coffee. So you can see me do this in real time. Coffee Tech Guild. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have the damn music. Okay, so this is the Coffee Technicians Guild. Good evening.
I'm not gonna do it.
Uh-oh, my bad. What you here earlier? Oh, you leaving me? What's up, man? You leaving me? Are you leaving me? I have to do some other stuff. Hold on, we're gonna get this thing started. We're gonna get this thing going because this is the coffee that you guys were asking about. Oh, you're not leaving, you sticking around? All right, because I was sure about to say.
You damn skippy it was, bro, man. You got to go, man. Nah, follow this trail. You got to get up on out of here.
All right. So this is the Coffee Technicians Guild. Shoot. Accept all cookies. Now they have a convention once a year. And they go over this is that a unique, or is that which one is that? I need my damn glasses. I need to go back any damn way. But it's a whole division. It's a whole separate offshoot of the Coffee Guild. So it's the Coffee Technicians Guild. It's a whole separate thing. They have, for years, they've been doing videos on how to best practices on these machines, how to take care of them. And then once a year, they all get together. Yeah, see that they had this webinar series. I used to watch the series all the time. And they come together, all the coffee manufacturers come in, meet with these guys, because it is an extremely small group of people that it's extremely small group of people that are servicing these espresso machines nationwide. And when I say extremely small, I mean you would not believe how small it is. Like they used to, one of the manufacturers once was located in Chicago. It was actually like 15 minutes from where I used to live in the western suburbs. So this is their coffee technicians program. They've since, and they used to beg for me and my father. They used to beg for at least one of us to come and do training. And I was like, I don't know, all those little small parts and all that good stuff. I was like, I don't want to. All right, so here is, let me drop this in the link in the chat. I'm sorry, let me drop this in the chat. No, all right. Well, Starbucks has their own piece of equipment, and that is all right. So that was a pain in the you know what. Yeah, no one. All right. It's one company that exclusively makes the espresso machine for Starbucks. Bun has that contract. Bun has, I'll just say, somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 technicians nationwide, and the number is always going down. They're hiring all the time, but the number is always going down. And I've had a chance to witness. I was working on a True, because I take care of Starbucks, unfortunately. And I'm up working on the True. So I'm up at the top. I'm looking down. And I got a chance to see them do the PM, which is this O-ring kit that has to be done. I want to say at least 3 times a year. It might even be 4. So they have this huge tray, plastic see-through tray with all these O-rings, and you gotta change them and swap them out. And they all bitch about it. All of the bun guys, they bitch about it. So it is the new machine. Luckily, Starbucks swaps these machines out quite frequently. And let me see what we got here. How the new system works, the newest piece of machinery comes out in 2 pieces. This allows the baristas at Starbucks to continuously use one brew head of the espresso machine, while you can then take the other one in the back. Most Starbucks locations are going to have at least 2 machines. Each machine has two brew heads. So now you're not, and you leave the machine, you leave the entire machine where it is, and you just remove the brewer component. And I've shown this to Tate from Learn a Trade. So I got pictures of it, but it takes me quite a while to find the damn pictures. It takes me quite a while, and they're not even going to be that clear anyway, because it was from me up near the ceiling taking pictures down. Let me see if it was Maine. I can probably have them ready for you guys. Maybe I can have them ready for you if you want to see them. If you guys want to see them, I'll save them and put them together so you guys can see them. Just leave your comments. I'm looking at the comments in real time. So if you guys put in the comments that you want to see the pictures of the Starbucks machine taken apart, broken down, if you want to see pictures of that the PM kit, I have them. Just know that it's not a walk in the park to work on these damn espresso machines. It really isn't. A lot of small parts. Got to keep track of them all. That's why the Starbucks one has a tray, and everything is individually labeled. So fun times. Damn, let me see if I can find that thing. It's too bad. I tried to get you guys to show some activity, man. Whenever I'd go out to do a startup on Starbucks, I take pictures of the espresso machine, the label, the box, the whole thing, them unwrapping it, all of that stuff. But you guys didn't seem to be too interested. Yeah, no technician on any parts of it. Trust me. I guess it could be a little interesting. I guess it could be.
Ooh, yeah. I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Okay, good. I dropped that link in there. All right, so here's the Coffee Technicians program. Let's go into it. Accept all cookies. All right, so you guys have the link. I put the link. That's the one that says educationsca.coffee for the whatever the hell, Servicer Coffee Association, whatever the hell that is. Now, they are doing these classes all around the world. So you're going to see different things. Like this one is taught. So this is going to be in Thailand. And these have already passed anyway. I don't know where the hell SG is. TH is Thailand, more than likely. Let me get up some. So here's Illinois. And Illinois is going to be downstate Illinois, but you don't have to worry about it. It says distance learning anyway. Oh, and that's coming up. That's January 31st. So that'll be tomorrow. What the hell is this? Okay, so that's the brewing, introduction to coffee. You don't need any of that. Unfortunately, you have to sift. You have to sift through it. No. All right, but any PMs are not high paying jobs. Repair is high paying. PM is not high paying. PM is not high paying. I don't care if it's coffee. I don't care if it's ice machines, refrigeration, ovens. PMs are not high dollar. What PMs are is PMs provide consistency. They provide a base, reliable, consistent income, bankable income. You can count on, $3,000 a year, $6,000 a year from a particular client with PMs, like, per location. You got that going on. Once you have that foundation, you have numbers you can play with now. What the hell is this intermediate? I haven't even gone into these. Let me go back up. Sorry for moving so fast. So let me just show you. So here's the different I mean, they're doing these classes all over. They're like, if I choose American Samoa, they are doing all over. Angola. I would have thought they would have some in Austria, but that's all right. We're going to do Americas. We're going to do United States. Ukraine, Arabs, because they were doing a lot of China. A lot of China. Here's the US. Boom. So once I do the US, that pops up. But I can strip it down even more. Course level. If I do course level, they used to have it just according to technicians. So let's see module. There we go. So we can sort through all the roasting and all this other stuff and just go to a barista bowl. There's the water and preventative maintenance. A lot of stuff is under there. So here we go. The water and the preventative maintenance. US. Let me see here. This February 3rd. Right. Course location is Denver. One thing you want to take into consideration is when you're each year, you want to map out what you're going to experience, what you're going to learn, what you're going to spend time either reinforcing your education or expanding your education, like for new items. Well, my apps, you're really not going to get. Starbucks isn't gonna let you near their brewer. That is the main. Without that, they don't have a business. You got to remember something that's core of a company's business. They want the best of the best. They don't want somebody who is fly by night. That's why Starbucks is using Bun. They would like to get other people. No one is able to pass the damn training courses. No one is able to pass the damn test. All right, but with this coffee situation, so the classes are really they make them affordable because they're really trying to get you in. Once you guys get in, they are going to add other classes. What is this? The coffee diploma. They got a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, because they want you in this coffee federation deal. But it is installing the water filtration is kind of a pain in the ass. Let me go back. Because it isn't as simple. You would think it would be just as simple as just a row of filters. But no, they have pressurized canisters and all this other stuff. It's be honest with you, you really do have to go behind these plumbers and correct what they do. I've had to go behind a Starbucks, especially when they do the grocery stores. I've had to go behind at least 4 of them and correct the water. So they'll put the damn thing together and they'll run away. Trying to get some vision, huh?
Do you know something at all, Don? Booby, I probably know a lot you don't.
Yeah, this is all. Yeah, Picture Man. It is, well, the whole reason why I ended up in Houston, Texas was because the different manufacturers, I had at least 10 of them that got together and told me, they say, hey, look, If you go down to Houston, Texas, we'll give you all the work you can handle. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. I said, rather than staying in Chicago was, real stagnant back then. The market was real bad. And I was like, I can coast here, or I could take a chance in a new market. So that's what I did. I took a chance in a new market. So skilled trades are not getting a little sloppy. They are, the electricians are terrible here. The plumbers are horrific here. They're just awful. I'll give you a good example. I'm at a Starbucks. I'm over by the medical district, and I'm doing my startup for Isomatic. I'm checking the voltage, and it's 220 volts coming in. And I tell the electrician, I say, "Hey man, you got 220 volts coming in." He was like, "So?" I said, "Dude, this is a 110 ice machine." He said, "Well, take that ice machine out and bring a 220 volt." That is how horrific the trades are down here. He said, pull out that $10,000 ice machine and bring in one that will fit the voltage that he wired up, even though he wired up the wrong voltage. So it ended up being a thing. I had to call Starbucks. I had to call Isomatic. Isomatic called Starbucks. They got in his ass, and he changed it to what it was supposed to be. What was in the plans? He claimed that it was something else. I can't read those plans, to be honest with you. I don't know how to read them. Never bothered to learn. I'm not here for that. I have my own startup sheet. It tells me what my unit's supposed to be. The voltage is supposed to match up with the label. And the electrician told me I need to take out the ice machine and I need to bring in one that's going to work for what he wired up. And he was in the wrong. It's just crazy. And I got countless numbers, stories like that. Countless numbers. All right, so let me see here. Well, for manufacturers to come and ask you to move to Houston means that you were on top of your game. No, not really. It's just, all right. It's not about being on top of your game. If you're doing right by people, the manufacturer sends calls your way. You take care of it. You're diplomatic with your stuff. They'll want to work with you. The problem you have, the previous service providers have their own kingdom. I tried to explain this to you guys before. You guys think you're going to come in and take McDonald's and Burger King and all these other places. No. Someone else has already had that McDonald's for more than likely 20, 30 years. Maybe even longer than that. And you think you're going to just waltz in and, do. Hey, I'm here and I'm going to do this now. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. So the factory, Hoshizaki, Isomatic, Scotsman, they were like, and some others, they were like, hey, look, we can't give you any more work in Chicago. We, not without pissing off, certain people who they've been doing work with for 30, 40 years. Just like this hat. What does this hat say on the side? It says Manitowoc, 60 years old. Quite a few others are over 100 years old. So they, I was given options. I was given Jacksonville, and I said I wasn't going back to Florida. Jacksonville, Charlotte, oh man, Houston popped up. Altogether, it was about it was about 7 or 8 cities, and they said I can go to any one of those cities and they'll give me all the work I want. I have family here. I also knew some people here that were doing work on the residential side, and I was like, all right, cool. We could come together and form like Voltron, and we can go ahead and do, all the high-end residential and the commercial stuff. But that deal fell apart. And I was told, well, it's a free country. I can, if I want to, if I think it's that easy. Now, mind you, I've already worked in the 2 other markets before. If I think it's that easy, then I can come down here myself and give it a go. That was over 10 years ago. Here I am. I gotta start using some of these other ones. I said, man, all right, it's a free country. All right, cool.
Well, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you, right?
All right, so let me go back to my other stuff. All right, so you saw where the coffee stuff is. The more people they get the basics, they will then jump on over to the more advanced training that is out there. All right, let me share my stuff. Let me give you guys these updates. Oh, and then you guys, before I lose any more damn people, before I lose any more damn people, let me go ahead and jump into the Alto Shaam stuff. Let me jump into the Alto Shaam. How many of you guys know who the hell Alto Shaam is? All right, let me do Alto Shaam. All right, now what do you say here? You said that your sister has some clown plumbers in Houston. They wanted to sell her a new clean out because their camera didn't fit. Horrific. So they tried to put the camera that's on the head of the snake down there, and it wouldn't fit. So they said, "Oh, you're gonna need a new clean out." No, they don't make a speed oven. Alto Shaam doesn't make a speed oven. Alto Shaam is the competitor to Rationale. Alto Shaam is the competitor to Rationale. So I know a really good guy over there. He actually came over from the residential side. I knew him when he used to work for LeBaire. And so he left service over there taking care of LeBaire, and it wasn't Fratelli Nofri. It was anyway, it was LeBaire, which is a German and Austrian brand of refrigeration, and then he was taking care of some Italian stuff. So Smeg. He went to Wisconsin to be back with family, and he ended up over here at Alto Shaam. And I've got a video. Of him doing some training. Hold on a second. So let me get this going. Let me show you who they are, and we'll get into this. So this is, as far as combi ovens go, you got, I want to say it's not in any particular order. You have Rationale, Alto Shaam, and Convotherm. I want to say those are your top 3. Now, you could have some other people maybe throw in a name or two, but in my opinion, those are the top 3 that are out there on the market. And the 3 are interchangeable. If a restaurant, if a school, a university, if they were to throw away their rationale, and hopefully they do, they can pitch that thing and in its place put in an Alto Shaam and keep rocking and rolling, and there would be absolutely no change. No change. Everything's the same. They would have a zero learning curve. So all right, so let me show you. Right now, there is a big with the multi-cook oven. There's a big push in training with Alto Shaam, in-person training, which means you'd have to go to Wisconsin. And I have the training dates. The training dates are already booked up. So this is Alto Shaam. They have the same combi ovens. This is the hose that you use to spray down the chamber. They have the same gas and or electric. I have installed. I've installed the Henny Pennies. I haven't installed the Alto Shaam in at least a good 3-4 years. I've been installing Henny Pennies. Henny Penny doesn't make theirs. Somebody else makes it for them. So here's the latest lineup. The combi ovens, your cook and hold, and your multi-cook ovens. This is the latest and greatest. This is the darling of the industry right now. There is no microwave. This is, in order for it to be a speed oven, you need microwave. There's no microwave in here. And you can actually put different items on each level, and it'll cook the proteins separately. Pretty much like the bigger guy, but now you're able to do this little small guy. And what you're finding out here in the field, customers are buying dozens of these because it's a fourth of the size of the big guy. And so they're buying tons of these, and they're just cooking all different types of food in them. And I've had no complaints from these customers. I'm trying to see if this thing, it's not going over. Let me see if I can get it to go over. There it is. So Alto Shaam, has these, and then they have their smoker. Someone the other day asked me about the rotisserie. So this is a competitor to the Hart, HARDT. You will find this in different places. Once again, they will take the Hart out and they will put in an Alto Shaam. It's actually, I hadn't seen any training or anything on this damn thing in a while. Hot holding, food wells, and a blast chiller. Of course, they don't make the blast chiller. Let me show you a quick video from oh shoot, I called him a friend and then I forgot his damn name. Sandor. Here's Sandor from Alto Shaam. This is the guy who you would talk to when you're out in the field and you have questions. The unit is you're having drainage issues, pretty much a similar issue like you would have with rationale, or if you had any type of ventilation issues, like if the
webinars for you guys
opening
to come. We're going to try to supplement these webinars as we do factory trainings and field trainings, just to help you guys get some information in between those periods. So today's webinar is going to be about lost software for the control board on a Vector Deluxe oven. This can occur when the unit is shut off improperly and not cooled down, or if there's a loss of power while the unit is hot, it's going to radiate heat up into the control panel and you're going to lose your control board software. So today's video is going to show you how to get that software off the website and how to upload it to the unit to recover the CB software. Just a reminder, there are chat boxes at the bottom. One's marked chat, one's marked Q&A. Go ahead and use those throughout the video to ask any questions, and we'll answer those at the
I'm
end
showing you this because
of the
it's
video.
going to give you a good idea of what the
Thank you
equipment
very much.
like
And go ahead and watch this video.
and how they want to approach training. And this is the new Vector. That's
Hi, I'm Sandro Horkey, Technical Training Manager for Alto Shaam. I'm here today to show you how to restore software on a Vector multi-cook oven. We're here today to show you how to restore software for the control board after a series of events that might happen where you lose power and the unit overheats. One instance of that is a cut in power in the building, possibly when the oven's hot. That could create heat from the chamber to rise up into our control area here and cause us to lose software, and you'll see error codes on the display. Another issue could be that the unit is not being cooled down properly at the end of the day, where they just shut the knob off on the back of the oven instead of going through the normal cool down process and opening the door. That also creates this heat from the chamber to rise up into this control area and cause the software to be lost. In both cases, you're losing the cooling fan operation in here, which circulates the air to keep that nice and cool. One other reason that could cause the unit to overheat is not cleaning our filters. This is part of a weekly maintenance to the unit that the customer must be doing. These are drawing in and they're going to collect any dust and dirt that might be getting into the unit. So it's very good practice to keep these clean. They can be washed with just soap and water. They simply slide out the side here, then you can wash them. And sliding them back in, this is pretty simple. Now we want to check to find out why we have these errors. So we're going to hit our menu button here. And we're going to scroll up slightly so we can see our info page. And then we're going to press our info button. And if you can notice that we have our control board software here registering as 0.99. What that is saying that is our software has been lost for the control board, and we have to restore that so that way we can resume operation of the oven. Okay, so now we're going to go over the laptop that's connected to the internet, and we're going to.
Hold on, let me show you what this thing looks like. What it sells for. So these are the ovens. I've shown you when I've done a live. One location at least had about 2 or 3. I've had other locations, they have about a dozen of these. It's a skating rink, and they put a dozen of these in their skating rink. So these are not inexpensive pieces of equipment. So this, I just wanted to give you a little bit of
to download our software onto our USB drive.
For a little bit of motivation to continue to watch the video.
So we are already on the Alto Shaam website, alto-shaam.com. We're going to go under and hover as a deluxe software, and there's a simple software. The software for this unit.
All right, that's just downloading this software.
So we're going to drag our lvio.hex file down into our flash drive down here.
Now,
when we go into our flash drive,
because they don't know why
we now have our lvio.hex file. This is the software for the control board only, and that's all we will be doing on this one. Then we grab our USB drive out of the computer and we take it back over to the unit here. We have a USB drive port here on the side, so we move this over here. And we're going to plug our USB drive in. Now that we've downloaded our software on the USB drive, we're going to navigate out of this screen here. We're going to go back into the menu button, and we are going into our settings. We're going to scroll the screen up. Till it says Update System Software. We're going to press the button, and it's going to ask us if we want to update our control board, our front end or back end software, which is for our interface board. So we only want to update our control board in this case. So we're going to press that button, and it's going to go through a process. It's going to take a few moments, but it's going to update the control board software. In the instance that we're updating our control board software and we don't see a progress here, this is a progress bar. If we're not seeing any progress, it means that it's not actually taking that software. You could be sitting here for a long time without that happening. So the thing to do at this point is to go around and turn the unit off at the big disconnect knob on the back and then start over again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I want to say thank you, Michael Adams.
Now that we've disconnected power and restored it, we're going to come back to our screen. We're going to hit our menu button again. We're going to go into our settings. And we're going to scroll the screen again till we get to our software update here. We're going to press the button. We're going to select control board. And as you can see, now we have a status bar that's loading. To functionality. Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope this is informative. If you have any questions, please contact the technical support team. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was Sandor. And once again, thank you, Michael Adams, for that.
Man, I just needed some liquidity. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Thanks for contributing to the channel. All right, now let me give you guys the schedule. So here is, and this is also on the video that's going to play at the very end. The classes are already full, going all the way down. Here's the training dates. All the way down to April 28th. Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't. So everything else is waitlist. You have to go to Milwaukee. They're actually in Menominee. Are they in Menominee? I believe they're in Menominee. So what this is training to be their authorized service agent. And how many days is this? Is this a 2-day? Class is limited to 12 people. Yeah, it is Menominee Falls. It's Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. All right, 12 people to a class. You're gonna fly in. You're gonna fly in the day before. And then the hotel shuttle is gonna take you on over there. Oh, who we got? Hey, Richard R. Brown.
Baby.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Man, I just needed some liquidity. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go. Classes start every Tuesday.
That's all I need is a taste. I need $2.5 trillion.
So Tuesday of that week. So they start Tuesday 8:30 and they're done 4:30 every day. Friday is earlier. Friday, 12:30. This gives you a chance to get the hell out of Wisconsin. All right, so book your flight after 3:30. So this gives you time to go from the facility to the airport. Now, this is very important. This is the most important part of this whole thing. So you're going to have to bring a device that is capable of downloading files from the internet as well as able to transfer those files. Now, why am I showing? This is why I showed you that video. You need the ability to download the menu, download those files on location. As an ASA, you have to be able to do that right then and there. They want you to be able to take care of business. So they want you to demonstrate that you're able to use your item, connect to the internet, and download to a USB. Now, I use Apple. And I do have the ability to use. Oh, what the hell was I doing? I have the ability to use these USB-C adapter to USB, and then I use my. Now I'm working on getting the Starlink, but I currently use my Xfinity internet sharing, so I can share from my phone internet to my tablet. So currently, that's what I'm doing when I do an invoice. I'm actually doing my invoice, and I've now gone paperless. So I will then electronically send my invoice either through Apple, device transfer, or I will send it through email, and I send them their invoice that way. Even my credit card, I do it that way as well. So the device can be a smartphone, which there is. Oh, let me show you what I use. Hold on 1 second. Oh, damn! I got my. What the hell am I going back and forth for when I have this? I have this damn device that you guys help me get just to make the show better. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, if you keep looking at the screen, I'm going to show you what you can, and you can get this from, I believe, Micro Center. It still has it. What the hell is it? Hold on 1 second. You know what? Oh, I know exactly where it is. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't want you to see the messiness behind the scenes. All right. Here we go. And Richard R. Brown, thank you very much. I got one for you. Because it's the usual suspects that are contributing to the channel. Now, I know I got one for Richard. There it is. So I take, damn it. I got the invisible freaking phone. So I'm able to take my phone, and I'm able to take this one. It has the lightning connection. The other end has the regular USB. I'm then able to, it asks me, do I want to accept it? I can then accept it. And now I have, here we go. And I actually have all my files. I have all my files on this USB. So I can take the other end and put this into a regular computer if I needed to, or I could just download all the files and then use this with my phone if I need to. So I could download it here, and on the other end, I can stick this into the back of the vector oven and update the software. So there's a bunch of different brands out there, but this is the latest and greatest. And thank you very much, Richard R. Brown. That is very generous. Hold on 1 second.
Man, I just need some liquidity. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell is going on? Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. There we go. I got so many damn electronics all hooked up. Everything is draining power all at the same time. All right, Conop Refrigeration. Conop Refrigeration just sent me a 1099. 1099s are going out. Oh, you know what? I forgot. That reminds me. I forgot to include everybody on it from Instagram. Oh, well. They're live now. But all right, so we'll go back. So it's Tuesday through Friday is the class. There it is. Tuesday through Friday is the class. You must fill out that form, and then Tina is going to get you all set up because they have so many companies getting set up and trained on this new vector oven. These classes are going fast. Let me show you the other classes. We're still in January. This is still January, and all of the classes are full. All of the freaking classes are full already. January's wait list, that's done already. March 10th is waitlisted. March 31st, April 7th is gone, April 22nd. So all we have left is April 28th, May 5th, June 2nd. Those will probably go. Hey, Abdullah, what's happening? Those will probably be gone by the end of this week. These rather large companies are sending quite a few of their people because the other machine, that Rationale size and style machine, is kind of falling out of fashion. The new vector is the style. That is the style that everybody is going to. What's up, brother? I appreciate you for being here.
Being involved and being active on his YouTube channel. Well, welcome back.
Appreciate you being here, brother. Oh, you know what? I want to address something that Abdullah is going through. Don't worry, man. I'm not going to talk about any details or anything like that. But while you're here, so I do not go. Yeah, I know. I don't go over specifics, and
Well, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you, right?
yeah, I understand you're an open book. I understand.
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you. You know that. I hope you do.
Now I'm in a trick bag. I'm in a trick bag because I'm not privy to all the information that you guys are dealing with when negotiating a contract. When you're negotiating your services, I'm not privy to how old the equipment is, what the condition of the location. Oh, good. All right, cool. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. I'm not privy to all that information. And for me to influence your deals without knowing any of these specifics is harmful to you. Now, because you got this deal, it's now safe for me to say this. Now, Abdullah got the deal. It was a hotel deal. It was ice machines. Now, he charged them a certain amount, and he wanted to know what I thought about it. It does not matter what I think. Let me see if I can go on this one. It doesn't matter what I think. What I feel about it is irrelevant. The problem I have is if I give you advice and I say, yeah, man, charge them more money, and then the deal falls through, now I'm the bad guy. I'm preventing you from making money. You haven't done any of these jobs yet. Abdullah, put in the chat, is this going to be the first ice machine job that you've ever done? Put the information in the chat for us, because we are dealing with some unknown.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah,
So you understand the words I'm saying to you?
yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns.
Brother.
But there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
Now, so I guess what you're trying to say is that Right. You have never done one before. So for me to tell you up your numbers and then you lose that, that's going to be harmful for you. There is absolutely positively nothing wrong with you guys doing a job and then adjusting how much money you are going to charge after you have done a freaking job. It's insane to try and negotiate a higher price and you've never even done it yet. Is it safe to say that that's more than you've made in a regular 9 to 5? That's going to be more than what you've made on a regular 9 to 5, in a regular week, the amount that you're going to charge.
Well, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you, right?
Come on, let me know. And this is just one job. All right. So it's a very thin line. Now you can actually charge more. But is it worth? Yeah, pretty close, right? So is it worth losing this over a couple dollars? You have not done this yet. You don't know where the line is. Your nearest competitor is charging well, you don't know that. You haven't done the job yet. Once you've done the job, you come back to me. Your nearest competitor, it typically will charge the amount you're going to do for all those ice machines. They will probably charge that for about one and a half machines. But would you get that? Would you get that? Is the $1 million question. Would that customer be willing to pay you that? Right. And more than likely they are not. You got to get started somewhere. Now you're going to value what you're doing. Right. Now you're going to value what you're doing. This is a situation where this is a 99%. Well, this is your first one. So you're buying some brushes. You're getting a little bit of chemical, but this is going to be 95% profit. This whole entire endeavor is just all labor. This is all going to be labor. It's a lot different when you're trying to balance the amount of money that you're getting versus parts. There are no parts involved with this. This is all just ice machine cleaning. All ice machine cleaning. Once you do this and you learn what's all involved with it. Now, what do you mean you're going to be fixing one of them? What's wrong with one of them? Hold on. What are these machines? Because you didn't even tell me. All right. Now, you can't guarantee, and I had to tell this to Brother Charles the other day, you cannot guarantee that you're going to be able to fix any of these machines. Never guarantee it. Never guarantee that you're going to be able to fix any of these machines. All of these hotel owners have a financial line that they do not want to, an amount they don't want to go over. They would rather pick up a machine from another hotel or from an auction or something like that and throw it in. Okay, so what's a smaller guy? 320-pound, air-cooled KML. So this KML, this is on the first floor. Sounds like this is going to be on the first floor. Let me see what else I got for you guys. Oh, it's on the third floor. And he's using a KML 320. Yeah, he's a cheap one. He's a cheap one. So these little small guys, yeah, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. If you guys want opinions on what I think, I would need pictures. I need pictures of the condition of the unit, the inside of it, the whole nine. The whole nine. It's impossible to work on these units or to give any kind of information on them without that kind of stuff. Yeah. No, not the hotel itself. I don't need to know the hotel. I'm talking about the actual item. The actual item. Let me show. While we're doing this, I can just give some updates on. I can give some updates from the photos. All right, so keep going. Keep going. I'm just going to give some updates on this stuff while we're going. That's what this is all about. So for you guys all around the country, this is what's opening up. Mesa Mediterranean Grill. Yeah, but you didn't send me any videos, brother. You got to send them. It's nice to have them, but you really should send that stuff over. You guys have my Instagram. You can send that kind of stuff over. Feel free. Send that over. Yeah, I got to see what you're working with. All right, so here is Angry Chicks is coming to, along with Dave's Hot Chicken and all these other. There's like 6 different chicken concepts that have come to Houston within the last 3 years. Twin Peaks is coming out to you guys in the Dakotas and Montana. And I did the Mesa Grill. So some of this is from Restaurant News. That's my source. Paris Baguette Cafe is, oh yeah, Cincinnati. No. Hold on. Where is this going to be at? So this is, oh, it is going to be in Cincinnati. This is going to be in Cincinnati, and this is an Asian gentleman, John Hong. John Hong is opening this up in Cincinnati. So they have plans on, not him, but Paris Baguette is opening up more of these locations. It is nice. It's nice to have fresh bread. Abu Pan went under, or like drastically reduced their locations. And so now you have Panera didn't quite fill that void. And so there's this much smaller cafe / bakery that's trying to fill this one need across the country for fresh bread, sandwiches, coffee, that type of thing. Oh yeah, you can send on Abdul, you can send on IG. So Chili's. So contrary to popular belief, Chili's is not dead. 31% same stores growth. Believe it or not. So this is what they're saying. This is what they're publishing. And so as you can see from the bottom of this, well, that one was from restaurant. I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. I want to cite the source. Restaurant Business Daily magazine. Now, Love's gas stations. They're going to redo. What is this? So they're currently operating 655 locations in 42 states. They're going to revamp their stores because, yes, I've been in some and the floor tile is breaking. They are in need of a refresh. And just so you guys know, they have Speed Queen. Well, no, they have washers and dryers in these Love's gas stations and other stuff for the truck stops. Sorry about that. 20 new stores, and they're going to update 50. So a lot of you guys might want to jump down on that, and depending on what your skill set is. 50 locations are going to get redone. So they're going to need demo. So that's demo and remodel. All right. Oklahoma, blah blah blah. They're gonna redo that. Newly constructed, so they're planning on doing this by 2035. 2035. Yeah, Abdullah. Yes, there's nothing wrong with going through corporate. Most of this stuff you should be going through corporate. You got to let corporate know who you are. If you want to do Starbucks, you're going to have to go through corporate. Especially if you want to work on their damn coffee machines, you guys got to go through corporate. All right, so what else is Love saying? Oh, hold on a second. Quick service operated, blah, 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 19 concepts. So they want to go up to 1,000 locations. Wait a minute. They want to go to 1,000 locations this year? From 655 to 1,000? Anyway, so yeah, definitely you get a hold of the manager at your local Loves and you want to tell them you want to get added as a vendor. And then they will put you in touch with corporate so that you can get set up as a vendor. Okay, so they do, and they have 100 RVs. Okay. All right. Yeah, RV customers. Because like I said, they have washers and dryers in there. They have all that refrigeration, hot side equipment and stuff like that in there. 1,000 new trucks. So this is also one for the pressure washing for the parking lot and all that good stuff. Because some of these are they are not looking too hot. And so who is this from? This is from Chain Store Age. And this is something that Kevin Tate and I have been talking about back and forth, not to each other, but he's done a story and I've done a story and blah, blah, blah. We've gone back and forth about that. They are closing down locations, but as that's what he reported. And then I reported that they are adding locations. They are desperately trying to get this Japanese Starbucks, not this Japanese 7-Eleven thing going on in the United States. So Arizona is going to build 500 new, the Arizona expansion. So they're going to do 500 new stores. They closed 400, but they're going to, bring those 400 back plus another 100. So they're doing 3 new locations in Arizona. Arizona, man. Arizona is a market. I don't care for Arizona, but there's a lot of excitement, a lot of chains in Arizona, a lot of stuff springing forth from Arizona, right? So they got 3 new locations and then 2 more early next year. 5 new stores are the chain's first in the Grand Canyon state in 25 years. And this is some of the other ones. And this is for 7-Eleven. So a lot of you guys are dealing with 7-Eleven now through a lot of different third-party intermediaries. So Glendale, Arizona, Surprise, Arizona, Goodyear, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and then one to be determined, and that's going to be later on in Q2 of 2025. So that's what's happening. Like I said, 500 new stores. There's room for all of you guys to work on these 7-Elevens if that is something that you want. Yes, they were closing some, but that's because they were in horrible shape. They're throwing up new ones. I'm giving you the proof. Here's the new one. They have this evolution store format. They are trying to gain traction. They want they want to get back to the 7-Eleven that beat the hell out of White Hen Pantry. That's what they want. They want the 7-Eleven that people used to go there for Slurpees. When it was a thing, oh, Slurpee, Slurpee, Slurpee. When getting the icy mint going to 7-Eleven, that's what they're trying to go back to. They're trying to get something like that jumping off again. All right, moving on. Sweet Paris. So this is something I know a lot about. It's something I know about intimately. They're going to Tennessee. I got some of you guys that pay attention to this, especially on Instagram. This is looking right at you. So Sweet Paris Creperie is not exactly, you have to see what happens. Sweet Paris Creperie is not exactly loyal to any particular brand. Ordinarily, I would be able to tell you, I'd be able to tell you something. I'd be like, oh man, they're, they normally have Turbo Air, or they got Hoshizaki, or they got this, that, and the other. Bruh, Sweet Paris Creperie, they're from this market. They're from Houston. Created from Houston. I've actually talked to the owner once or twice. He's an okay guy. I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say he's some nice, wonderful person. Not gonna do that. That ain't gonna happen. Oh man, I had one.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say he was. They give some autonomy to the manager of each location. So yeah, you out there. Yeah, he out there grinding, man. So it's important to really make a connection with that individual manager at that Sweet Paris Creperie. As they start to roll out to a city near you. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. I had this in pictures. My bad. Oh, just like, hey man, I ain't got no choice. I got a 13-year-old daughter that thinks money grows on trees, and I got a wife that got a gambling habit. So it is what it is. These Jamaicans, man. These Jamaicans.
God.
Yeah, you got bills. I got bills to pay. So Sweet Paris Creperie got 41. They have 41 locations, various state. I like how they put that, various stages of development. Yeah, Houston-based chain. So Nashville. So they're coming. Trust me, they are coming for you. They are coming to a city near you. I tell you about these before they get to be a thing, so that you get a chance to jump on it. There's nothing wrong with emailing these people and sending them your information. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw the pictures on IG. Brother Abdullah. So yeah, that's why we got to get out there and do. We got to make it do what it do, man. Because they'll work until we're dead, man, and they won't care. They won't care. They'll work until we dead, and they'll forget about us in a week. Anyway, get a hold of these people, send them your stuff, put together a little packet. What you're doing, what you're good at, what you got going on. Send it to these people. Hey, in case you come into my market, all you guys in Baltimore, you guys in DC, you guys in Jacksonville, Florida, you guys in Orlando, Jackson, Mississippi, Denver, Colorado. Email these people. Let them know because they're coming to you next. They're coming. Trust me, they're coming. This is in the trades. This is in the trade magazine. So they just haven't let it out. And I actually like this. I like this food concept. They are extremely clean. They started out with some locations had all true refrigeration. Some locations had turbo air. Some locations had Hoshizaki. As far as ice machines go, well, all of their hot side stuff is the Hatco the crate griddle. And before I go to the next one, don't let me forget. I'm gonna show you what the Hatco bought this company some years ago. So they use Hatco, they use Volrath. Hatco and Volrath for the hot side stuff. Oh, and then they have some stores had Continental. Some stores had Continental refrigeration. So Continental refrigeration, True, Hoshizaki. Oh, I forgot the other one. And then as far as ice machine goes, they've gone back and forth between Follett and Hoshizaki. So those are the two brands of ice machines that you will find at their location. It is it's Paris street food. Let's see here. Music venue. Oh yeah, so this one in Nashville is going to be, where is it? It's going to be in the Nashville yards. So it's going to be in the Nashville yards. For those of you guys in that market, go get them. They're not, I'm just going to let you know, they're not going to be all head over heels. They're never like that until something goes wrong. And then the minute something goes wrong, they're scrambling trying to get somebody to fix their stuff. They're nuts like that. They really are. They're really nuts. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But I like their food. Whenever somebody comes to visit in Houston, I always take them over to a sweet Paris creperie. And every single person loves it. You could have dinner and dessert. My daughter, she loves it. I can make crepes at home. Yeah, she only wants it from there. They make it fresh. So anyway, so that's them 15. Okay, so here's the thing for you guys. Here's the fresh meat. Last year, and I spoke about this earlier. Last year, they signed an agreement to do 15 locations across, what did I say? Florida, right? North Carolina and Tennessee. So the Tennessee is going to be the first of those 15 locations. And what's it going to be in Florida? I'm not privy to this information. I mean, I could go over and ask the guy if I really, really felt like it. I'm pretty sure you're going to see North Miami. North Miami food sucks. Florida food sucks. Just awful as a whole. You're going to see Orlando. You're going to see somewhere on the West Coast. Probably see Treasure Coast. You're going to see probably North Miami. And for North Florida, like I said, maybe Jacksonville. I'm not too sure. And then, of course, you guys know all the hot spots in North Carolina. You know what's going on in North Carolina. Tennessee, you already know Nashville. So enjoy. It's going to be a very lucrative contract for you. They need the condenser coils cleaned on all the refrigeration. They lease their dishwashers, but they need their ice machines clean. They typically are going to have two ice machines, one ice machine out in the lobby for the customers to use. The customers are going to purchase they go in line and then they place their order. They make their order off the griddle. and then they give them their either a glass or they give them a cup, and then they can go ahead, take their cup and go ahead and get their ice, and then they fill up their drinks. Now, I said they have 2 ice machines. The second one is actually for the kitchen staff. They have one under the counter that's usually like a Hoshizaki Lowboy. Usually not my favorite. So there's going to be 2 ice machines to clean, and at least, what do I do over there? At least about 5 refrigeration units. At least 5. They are so horrible with maintaining their equipment. Florida food is awful. The Florida food is just the absolute worst. Just there is no place on this earth I've been to that has worse food than Florida. All right, so Sprouts gonna open up new Florida stores. So here for your little red meat for you grocery guys. Once again, Florida chain store. You see right there, chain store age.com. So there's been a hole in that gourmet grocery niche ever since this one chain closed about a decade. There was was it Pete's or something like that. There was a gourmet chain. It was beautiful. They had a cheese station. It was all nice. They had this really spotlight lighting. It was like, you go to a movie theater or you go into a really nice jewelry store where it's like kind of dim in there, and then the spotlight is on certain sections to highlight it. And that's how it was with the cheese. That's how it was with the fruit and stuff like that. Much better than Whole Foods. I can't remember what that one was. That was in Wellington. They had one here in Houston. Not that far from where I used to live, off of I-10 and Beltway 8, but they all closed. And so Sprouts is finally gonna try to fill that vacuum, and they finally are gonna launch with the gusto. So I know I am with certainty. I am pretty confident on where Sprouts is gonna open up in Florida. So they're going to bring 7 new stores to Florida this year. This is 2025. 650 more jobs across the state, yada, yada, yada. St. John's on the 31st, so that's tomorrow. Palm Beach, St. Petersburg, Orlando. All right, so Sprouts is... Florida is the springboard for that whole southeast region. It's going to do just like the last story I gave you guys. So here's where they're going to be at. I'll just skip through the rest of that stuff with that. So St. John's, this is the address that they're going to be at, in Melbourne, Largo, Coconut Creek. All right, so let me skip past that. And then they're going to open up a Wyoming store. So once again, Phoenix, Arizona, headquartered in Phoenix. Freaking Phoenix, man. Freaking Arizona. Oh, hate Arizona, man. Not as much as I hate freaking Florida, but I hate Arizona. All right. They're in 24 states. They really don't have much competition now because it's so much of this delivery has really gutted that ultra premium grocery market. It really gutted that. It really gutted that. Anyway, once again, hey, what do I tell you?
You done fucked up.
I tell you guys this stuff from a long time ago. If you guys started watching me, this was one of my very first stories. Marco's Pizza. I told you about XLT ovens. Marco's Pizza. Gave you a story about a woman who was former Air Force. She has 5 Marco's Pizzas on the East Coast. I don't know if she still got them or what. That was a couple years ago. But here we go. Marco's Pizza, 70 stores in 2024. 70 stores just in 2024. And now they're on an expansion tear. Midwest-based Marco's. This is not my favorite. My wife loves Marco's. If she has her choice, it's going to be Marco's. I can't stand it. So they have 85 franchisees awarded and 70 new stores that are going to open up. 1,200 locations. Anyway, pizza is $1 billion thing. Domino's does. What the hell? Let me just tell you guys. what the hell Domino's does. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to go back and forth. My bad. Let me just do this one. Hot second. Bear with me. All right. Domino's revenue. No, I don't want the damn stocks. We'll do the revenue for 2023. So, can you see that? Do you see that? So this is just Domino's. $4.479 billion.
You have to pay me $1 million.
4.479 B with a billion. And that was on a decline. Billion. So let me show you Pizza Hut's revenue. So this is Pizza Hut's revenue. That's Pizza Hut's revenue. 13 billion. So let me see here. What is this? Marco's Pizza? Marco's Pizza is, you show me. Let's see if they're gonna show me. See that? Everybody else is showing me. I am. Come on, man. What is this? Let's see. No, I don't want your damn advertisements. Come on, man. Where the hell's the revenue? What are they doing? Scrubbing it? So this is. So they haven't quite got to $1 billion yet. Everybody else is the $1 billion. So they are.
You have to pay me $1 million.
So that's where they at. They haven't quite cracked $1 billion yet. Let me see if I can find something else. Let's see what that. Right. See. So, so they took they dipped down in 2023, but they made $1 billion in 2022. I'm showing you this to let you know that there's gold in them there hills. You're not working for people that are struggling. Yeah. Oh God, not Hialeah, not Hialeah, not Hialeah, bro. No, ugh, not Hialeah, not Hialeah. Good Lord. So, all right, let me drop this and let me go back to my stories. Let me go back. Let me go way back. All right, and photos and. Oh, brother, I ain't going to no Hialeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You ain't catching me in Hialeah. I'm married now. Before, we can't speak to years gone by, but now, nah, you ain't catching me in no Hialeah, bro. All right, Midwest-based pizza chain. We already talked about that. Blah blah blah. 1,200 locations and growing. They've got the funds to grow. They got people that have already lined up and said, "Take my money." All right. So Mexico City. I actually have some clients that have they've actually moved to Mexico City. So they still own their properties here, but they said, hell with this. We could rent out our homes here in the States and live like kings in Mexico. So that's what they're doing. And I got a couple of clients that are doing that. They've retired and they've gone to Mexico City and they're living off the money. That's their plan, is to let the lemmings work here and toil here and send them their remittance to Mexico. Anyway, so they are back on track. They're going Midwest, East Coast, Sun Belt, which is here, along with international. That's looking at you, Mexico. International. Start the Narcos off at episode 1. All right, so let's see what else we got. Reports of the coffee CEO making $96 million in 4 months. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I don't think you guys realize how much money is made by these companies I'm telling you about. All right. Founded in 1978, Toledo, Ohio. Smoothie King. Oh, let me talk about Smoothie King. Smoothie King, Smoothie King, Smoothie King. Smoothie King. I am King. Ninja. So, Smoothie King got a new marketing officer. I'm sorry, chief marketing officer. And this, my source is from Chain Store Age. And this is Zachary's story. This is all up to date. This is from yesterday. So Claudia Schaefer. Wow, does she have a famous name? Let me go to the next one. Each one of you can do Smoothie King. Smoothie King, Smoothie King, Smoothie King. Now, do you need to carry a roll of antacids in your pocket if you're going to take on Smoothie King? Yes. Am I going to continue to say Kang in an annoying way the whole time I'm reading the story? Yes. So, Smoothie King uses Hoshizaki. Hoshizaki 901s, I don't know what they're using now, but they primarily use air cooled. The vast majority of locations you're going to get are going to be air cooled. You will have some that will be remote. Some will be remote. It all depends on the size of the location. If their location is very small, they will opt for a remote, mainly because they need to keep the place cool. And they will opt for the remote so they don't pitch all that heat into that small ass location. Now, your equipment in Smoothie King is going to be true primarily. So it's going to be true refrigerator, true freezer, master built freezer for the ice cream, Vitamix blenders from numbering 2 to 4. What am I missing? What am I missing? And the Hoshizaki ice machine. That's it. That's it. Yeah, they have a very simple, streamlined operation. You can't, for no amount of money, you can't get a new Smoothie King. It's only this 105 new store openings. Notice how the other one said, oh, we signed up 75 new franchisees. They're not taking on any new franchisees. They have the goose that laid the golden egg, and these people aren't letting it go. So you could deal with one Smoothie King owner. They might have 30 Smoothie Kings. They might have 30 Smoothie Kings. So they try to get the kids to clean the ice machines themselves. They usually fail. And then they call blaming the ice machine. And then you got to go out there and do a cleaning. So you end up doing a cleaning. You end up doing some kind of like PM program, whether they want to or not. So it all depends on what stage your Smoothie King owner is in, whether they're relatively new or if they're a seasoned Smoothie King owner, then they're pretty hip to the game and they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, cool. They've tried everything. They've tried hiring like a manager that also does the ice machine cleaning to go around different places. That fails horribly because that one person, because they're wearing so many different hats, they usually forget. So they'll like forget certain things, or they'll go out and they'll forget to clean the floats and all this other kind of stuff. They forget all kinds of things. So anyway, back to Smoothie King. 105 new store openings for 2025. For 2025. 26 new stores for the Sun for the quarter of last year. You will find Smoothie Kings in malls. You will find them in outdoor strip malls. You will find them all over the place. So, but Smoothie King is good money. They don't know how to repair. They don't have anybody to do repair. Most will try to adhere to the company guidelines as far as keeping a master built freezer for the ice cream so they can do their protein shakes. They have a freezer that's going to be an upright true. Some of them will drift away from that. And that's where they keep their bananas. They keep all of the frozen bananas in the true freezer and other frozen fruits. And then they got a refrigerator. All right. So Claudia is doing some, because they need to do some brand building, because their marketing before her sucked. Their marketing was horrible. It's like non-existent. So hopefully she's going to come in and ratchet that sucker up. They do better. We do better. That's just how that one goes. Based in Dallas, Smoothie King, founded in 1973, operates 1,200 units nationwide. And all right, let me see. Is this it? No, Freddy's frozen custard. Oh, and I'm losing y'all too. Freddy's added 15 stores, and they're coming to you guys on the East Coast. Once again, this is also by chainstoreage.com. Zachary has been writing up some stories. So let me tell you about Freddy's. Freddy's is from the whole Mormon area. Their headquarters in Kansas. They only have 550 locations, but they are glorious locations. So what are they adding this year? 3 new franchise deals. So yes, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. They sell hot dogs. They take the hot dogs, split it in half, put it on the grill. My daughter loves them. Weird. Oh good, you're still here. Now, their thing is the smash burger. So they use why do I keep wanting to say Alto Shaam? Now I got Alto Shaam stuck in my freaking brain. They use, once again, this one is using Hoshizaki. So like I said, you will find Smoothie King with Hoshizaki, you'll find Sweet Paris Creperie with Hoshizaki, and not just the ice machine. Sweet Paris Creperie might just have the refrigeration too. But Freddy's uses the upright freezer by the drive-through. That is for the French fries. Now, what might change? Their store concept usually included the Ultra Fryer, or Ultrastat 23. I don't know if they're still doing that. I don't know if they're doing that with the new ones. But they usually have a 2-bank fryer for doing French fries. And then they have the French fries right there. They're going to have 2 Hoshizaki nugget machines, one in the back and then one out there in the lobby for the customers. They will also have another Hoshizaki freezer in the front by the register, and that's where they have like ice cream cakes and things of that nature. They will have a Stolting. Now, this varies. Most will have a Stolting for their namesake, frozen custard. So they have a 3-barrel frozen custard machine made by Stolting that is a remote. They have been known to put in Taylor in some of the locations. So you might see one. Oh, good, y'all here. You might see Taylor in some of these places, but primarily they are Stolting. All right, that's the primary deal. Hold on, let me go back to this damn thing. Sorry about that. I was moving back and forth in the screens. Now, why am I telling you about this? Why is this so important? This is important because they are growing. They are growing like the other ones. The smash burgers that they have on the AccuTemp griddle. I love it. The AccuTemp griddle, they have 2 of them. Every single location is going to have 2 AccuTemp griddles. They have a shelving unit in the middle, in the back of the kitchen. And on either side, you're going to have a AccuTemp griddle. And then next to it, you're going to have a Hoshizaki prep table. And then you're going to have a smaller freezer. I don't know Andy's. What is Andy's custard? Tell me about Andy's custard. So, and then you're going to have a Hoshizaki low boy that's a freezer where they keep the patties in. And then they pull the food out and they put it on the griddle. And they smash it down on the griddle. So you have 2 Hoshizaki refrigeration units. One is a 72-inch wide unit with the door, and they slam that thing like it's like they're freaking on Broadway doing Stomp or something, Cats or some shit. And then they have the drawer unit that is about 30 inches wide. And so that is replicated on the other side. Then they're going to have the AGN Tunes, the bun toaster. So that's what's it. And then they have a walk-in in the back. So a walk-in in the back, those 4 pieces of Hoshizaki refrigeration, the 2 AccuTemp. I don't know why I keep pausing on the damn AccuTemp. And I love AccuTemp. The 2 AccuTemp griddles. And they're just too heavy. I wanted to purchase one, but those things Those things are just heavy. Those are, you talking about damn near 1,000 pounds. Andy's custard, huh? So you have that. You have the Hoshizakis. You got the Stolting. Yeah, that's a Freddy's frozen custard. All right, so that's a Freddy's frozen custard. So that's what they got going on, and it's good. It's good. So now about what they got going on. Blah 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 blah. They're expanding across Nebraska, North Dakota, and there you guys go, Maryland. 15 locations. So they're not breaking it down as to, 10 in Maryland, 5 in Nebraska, North Dakota. Don't know. They're just chopping it up as 15. Just 15.
I don't give a damn.
So that's going to be up to you to keep on the lookout. Each location can put you in the game. The manager can put you on. They typically like to go with who's listed with the factory. But beyond that, if you go ahead and chop it up with them, they can put you in the game. They can have you service their equipment. I've told you what they got. It's up to you to go get as much education on those pieces of equipment as possible. And then you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go with them. Blah, 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 blah. So they are operating over 550 and they have 130 locations coming up. And when they say in development, they throw these, if south of the Mason-Dixon line, they can throw those damn things up in 3 months. 3 months, boom, you blink and they're there. You're like, damn, what the hell? Yeah, they boom. In Houston, in a matter of 2 years, they built out the entirety. All 15 locations were done in 2 years. When I first started with them, they had one. They had one when I first started with them. Now they have 15. So, so they're gonna go with 800 restaurants, and they are greedy. They are greedy as hell. TR Hospitality is going to open up across Douglas and Sharpie County in Nebraska. Now, why is this important that they give you the name TR Hospitality? If you are in Nebraska and stuff like that, look into TR Hospitality. They are going to be the ones that you're going to deal with, that not just Freddy's, but whatever other properties they're into. So you need to look into TR Hospitality. Let me see what else we got going on. And that's it. Woohoo! That's it. That's it. That's the end of that one. Woo! Made it. I made it. What was this thing you talking about? Andy's custard. The hell is Andy's custard? Let's drop that. Let's drop this. And let's look into what JL is saying about this one here. Here. We're going now. Andy's custard. Oh, I have one. I have one here. Huh? I have an Andy's custard. I mean, I got everything here. We have everything. Missouri, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana. And for whatever reason, that white is not me being called in by the Lord. That's just the screen being white. Okay. Andy's frozen custard. Cookie Casanova and the Jackhammer and Sunday. Who the hell puts Casanova and Jackhammer together? What the heck? Did they really think that out? All right, somebody needs to delete their browser history upon their demise, don't they? All right, what the hell they got? Yeah, so this is all standard fare. You see what the hell they got going on? So are they doing any food? So it's just custard. It's just custard. What? I wonder what kind of equipment they're using. Okay, so no burgers. No burgers, just custard. No burgers, just custard. Okay. Cancel that. So what they got? What they got going? Oh, just custard, right? Yeah, custard is good. Man, when you go for Stolten training, you don't want any more freaking custard. You're done with custard by the time you're on that you're done with custard. You don't want no more damn custard. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I got a machine that can make custard. I got 3 machines that can make custard, but custard is so expensive to buy. Custard mix is so freaking expensive. Yeah. So now you know about Freddy's. Now you know about Freddy's. So you can, once you tell them what they got, and you know they're a little more receptive to you. I'll hook you up with the. Let me go into the griddle. And this, I love this griddle. I love this company though. Accutemp. This is how hot side should be designed. All right. Hot side should be freaking effortless. And that's how Accutemp is effortless. And what's the name uses the chicken salad chick uses Accutemp. Chicken salad chick uses Accutemp. Jollibee's uses Accutemp. So now they did have to go a little digital, but they used to have dial, but now it's all digital. So their shtick is that these units are filled with water, and so it is providing even heating. Every single one of these griddles I've ever seen has been clean. Even when the restaurants close down and they're selling off all the equipment, the units are still clean. They offer the easiest to clean. That's one of their big selling features, is they offer an effortless to clean griddle. And to change the heating, the infrared components is, damn, I don't have any glasses, is pretty. I don't really have much of a problem working on any of these. I don't have much of a problem changing pressure switches on the steam oven, pressure cooker. The ball and the float in there gets scaled up, and you got to clean it. The employees refuse to clean these damn things. Let me show you the service team. They offer a lifetime service as far as providing tech support, which is kind of a gimmick. But where's the Australian guy? Is he still there? They had a guy from New Zealand or Australia. I think he's still there. He looks Aussie to me. This guy look Aussie to you? This guy look Australian or New Zealand-y, New Zealand-ish. He look a little down under. Collinsworth. Call it. Even saying his name sounds like that. Kayaking. Who the hell goes kayaking? He's got to be from New Zealand. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to get my damn screen to expand. Anyway, they are. I have never had a bad experience dealing with these guys. Never had any bad experience with them. Uh-oh. Damn. Man, this whole time you guys didn't tell me that you weren't seeing the screen. I just happened to look over and saw I'm still looking at Andy's on the damn screen. Oh, I swear. So, let me see if anybody else put forth a little coinage. Put some shekels in the Let's see if somebody put forth some shekels in there. Nope. No, nothing else. All right, so let's see here. So this is the team. When you call up, you're gonna get one of them. I think it's damn near 24 hours a day. But don't call them. But you can call them later in the evening. They will answer. They pretty much are doing the same thing like Scotsman and the rest of them. They have somebody that'll answer the call later in the evening. So if you can't get into a place until like after 4, after 5, they'll be able to talk to you and walk you through the problem. Like I said, this stuff is not crazy advanced. Oh, Abdullah. Oh, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. There you go. That brother dropped a couple dollars. I appreciate it. All right, so AccuTemp. This is so this is the damn. I'm trying to get this damn thing to expand. This is what they advertise: lifetime service and support. Here's the service line. So you can call them up. So here it is right there. We're here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. They're in heavy with this gimmick stuff. Oh, brother, no problem. Hey, I just want you to close that deal, finish cleaning that damn ice machine. Those ice machines. All right. And so like they said, you can reach them in any number of ways. You can email them a question, and they say they usually get back to you same day. So their email is just service@AccuTemp. Hold on, let me copy this and put this in there. Oh, copy email address. Let me drop it on in there. All right, so there it is in the chat. Because it might be a little hard for you guys to see, especially if you're watching me on Instagram. Here's the number. You really don't need much. Like they're going to tell you themselves, like, if you have a foundation with hot side, if you have any type of experience, especially coming from the residential, you'll be perfectly fine with AccuTemp. It'll be perfectly fine. They don't have anything too crazy. Everything is straightforward. I really do like their stuff. I like their stuff. I like their stuff. You will not hear me complaining about their stuff. Let me see what these. Marketing.
AccuTemp is the gold standard for innovative cooking solutions, offering unmatched efficiency, undeniable quality, and unbeatable service. The AccuSteam griddle is a shining example of innovation, featuring a unique steam chamber design. Why steam? Steam by nature is attracted to anything colder than itself. Put cold product on the cooking surface, and the power of steam naturally moves to that portion of the grill. The benefit? 100% usable cooking surface and near instant temperature recovery, regardless of the food load. Users can load the AccuSteam griddle from edge to edge without worrying about slowed cook times. When high production is needed, the AccuSteam griddle won't let you down. Steam heat also means consistent temperatures across the entire surface. With only a temperature variation of plus or minus 5 degrees, the AccuSteam griddle is the most consistent griddle on the market. Instant recovery and even temperatures allow the AccuSteam to be the highest production griddle in existence. A 3-foot AccuSteam can outperform 4 or even 5-foot griddles, making it a natural for multi-unit restaurants and any kitchen that requires consistency, speed, and high production. AccuSteam griddles are fully customizable, so no matter the size of your kitchen or type of operation, this griddle can work for you. The AccuSteam griddle can be cleaned within less than 5 minutes, saving you hours of labor throughout the year. No special brushes, bricks, screens, or chemicals are required, thanks to its durable stainless steel surface. And it's easy to use for cooks of every skill level. The AccuSteam griddle's innovations extend to cost savings too. It's one of the industry's most energy-efficient griddles. Due to its 100% usable surface, you can get more production in a smaller footprint, saving you hood space and utility costs. Producing low radiant heat, it can also lower the overall temperature of the kitchen. All of this paired with the industry's only lifetime service and support guarantee. The AccuSteam griddle from AccuTemp. Unmatched efficiency, undeniable quality, unbeatable service. Discover the unquestionable difference today.
All right, so that's AccuTemp, and I'm not going to argue with them on that. Every single time I've seen the surface of the griddle, always clean, always super clean. Oh, there's the oven. There's the oven.
The AccuSteam griddle control panel features 6 buttons: power off and on button, temperature up and down buttons, temperature display button, preset temperature 1 and 2 buttons. Your AccuSteam griddle is equipped with 3 indicator lights: fault light, overtemp light, and heat indicator lights. It is normal for the heat indicator light to cycle off and on. Should the fault or overtemp light illuminate, turn off the griddle and call the AccuTemp Lifetime Service and Support Hotline before turning the griddle back on. To power up your griddle, simply press the power key. The display will flash the set point temperature to let you know what the set point is. Then it will display the
See, they always have the service number right there in the front. They always have the service number somewhere on the
surface temperature. Actual temperature will be displayed until the set point temperature is achieved. Once the set point is achieved, the griddle will display ready. You are now ready to cook. To turn your AccuSteam griddle off, simply press and hold the power key until the griddle powers down. Your AccuSteam griddle comes from the factory with 3 preset temperatures. For 350 degrees, just turn the griddle on. For 375 degrees, turn the griddle set 1 or 2 until the griddle will be able to power the griddle surface, or your turner to remove large debris. Then use the squeegee to remove any smaller debris and oil from the squeegee the surface to remove remaining debris.
Never see a used one. They're always going to...
Once clean, remove the grease trough. This rust due to its stainless steel construction, and there is no need to oil after cleaning. Your AccuSteam griddle features near instant recovery and plus or minus 5 degrees surface temperature variance with no cold spots with product and flip into the same spot. If you're used to cooking with your griddle at 400 degrees, we suggest setting the AccuSteam griddle 25 degrees at 800-210-5907 or email us at chefs@accutemp.net.
All right, so that's that. I'm trying to find the oven. So here's where they have all the manuals and everything. Oh, this website is killing me. They have all the manuals and everything else right here. Gas and electric. Yes, electric, people. Electric. Hot side is electric. Just because you think it's gas doesn't mean it's true. Electric. All right, drop in, blah blah blah. All right, cool. Now let me address this one little quick thing from Instagram, and I'm gonna get the hell up off of here. I'm gonna get out of here.
Mixmaster ICE Cole. Mixmaster ICE.
And I'm gonna get out of here. Let me see here. Where the hell is IG? Getting old sucks, isn't it? Ooh, Mars. Now I had a question from one of you guys, and I need to bring this up with you. Whenever you're doing any kind of work for MVP, let me make myself larger. Whenever you're doing any kind of work for MVP, ConApp, and Nordon, you must fill out every form that they give you. They're going to give you these little forms like, what's the voltage? Is there water leaking? All that kind of stuff. Even if you think it's stupid, you still have to fill it out, because if you don't, they're going to withhold payment on that claim. This information is in the email that they sent you, the dispatch that they sent you. They will not submit the payment without that form. So it doesn't matter if you do 1, 2, 10, 20, 30 calls. If you do not fill out the form, they will not pay you. So I've had at least 3 people that contacted me specifically about MVP Group, and like with this one person, I'm waiting on them to give me a dispatch. So as soon as they give me a dispatch number, I'm going to call the person I'm dealing with at MVP and find out if they are missing any kind of paperwork or anything like that. What we collectively have is the ability to stop doing work for any company who ends up being a bad actor. If you don't fill out the required paperwork, they're not a bad actor. You're just not filling out all the paperwork. So I usually will do work, at least one job from each one of these companies periodically, so that I can, for myself, know if they're a good actor or not, know if there's any kind of issues, any of that kind of stuff. So I've been getting paid from MVP without any problem, but I do fill out the paperwork, and they specifically told me, "Hey, look, man, you got to fill out that you got to fill out that damn paperwork. If you don't fill out that paperwork, we're not going to send any payment." So if you're doing any work, MVP, ConApp, Nordon, make sure you fill out that paperwork. All right, so don't want to.
If I throw a dog a bone, I don't want to know if it tastes good or not.
So I'll keep giving you guys work out there. I just want you guys to make money. You make money with this stuff, and maybe one day I could have some kind of an association or something. Maybe I can have some kind of organization jumping off. But as of right now, I only got 750 some people. That does not make an organization. 750 people. So we'll keep at it. And the more you guys get involved in this, the more you start making money, you're going to come back to the source. You're going to come back to the source.
Computer says, nah.
Yeah, but I disagree with that. You're gonna come back to the source. I'm gonna keep giving you more. I'm gonna keep giving you more. There's a lot more to give you. So if that's all we got for today, I appreciate both the contributors, Abdullah, Richard, and then from the last show. Hold on one second. From the last show, my contributor, because I didn't get a chance. That was Michael Adams. I didn't get a chance to thank him. I didn't see it till after the show was over with. But stay tuned in. I'll be back on Mondays and Thursdays and sprinkling a little bit here, there, and everywhere. At the end of each video, I'm including the training dates. They are going to look the same. I am changing them. I am constantly making changes to the video. The current one that you're going to see at the end of this show is going to have the Alto Shaam training dates on it. As the training expires, I am adding new dates to the role. So it's going to be a constant thing. And with that, I'll say I'll see you guys later because nobody wants to come up. Let me see if I got it. Where the hell is it? Nobody wants to come up, so I'm going to, I'll say good night. Yeah, get that bag. Get that bag. Hold on one second. Let me drop this up there. Let me see here. And
be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
So this is the video right here. So it looks the same, but as the dates change, I'm going to change the training. So as this stuff expires and as new stuff becomes relevant, I'm going to take off the old ones and put onto the new ones. So this one, I can't fast forward through this. So we haven't quite gotten to March yet, but as we do, I'll be changing this stuff. So it looks the same, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to kind of watch through the damn video. So I put it on the timestamp so you can actually skip through all my ramblings and go right to the video. It's in the description, the timestamp. It's illuminated in blue. You just tap on that and it'll take you there. It'll take you there.
You damn skippy it was, bro, man. You got to go, man. Follow this trail. You got to get up on out of here. Let's go, bro, man. You got the road.
Yeah, y'all got to go. All right, catch you guys later.
I'm proud of you. You know that. I hope you do.
That's 746 miles on one tanker day.
There are things we know we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there's some things we do not know. There are also unknown unknowns, the ones we don't know.
You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Right now, you got to follow this trail. You got to get up on that thing. Let's go, brother.
Good God. We are same. Same, but different. But still same. Good job.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
All right, I think that's the that's the end of it. It's just repeat now. This is for everybody else that comes in and watches.
Right now, you got to go, man. Nah, follow the trail. You got to get up on out of here. Let's go, bro, man.
Catch y'all later.
You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh.
Being involved, to being active. Here we go.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm proud of you. You know that. I hope you do.
Do you speak it?
Yeah.
So you understand the words I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns. But there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.